Hello, everyone. Tashina Lynette, your favorite holistic business coach here. And I am super excited to be sharing this information with you today about self-care one-on-one. So I am grateful for everyone that is here with me today and anyone that is going to watch the replay as well. I'm sure there's a few other people that had RSVP'd and may have a few other people come in, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with. It's kind of funny because they put the title of this as self-care with essential oils. I'm like, I gotta talk to some of these people because it really is self-care 101. And absolutely love this because you guys, I am certified in self-care, mental health awareness, mindfulness, and a few other things, aromatherapy, naturopathy, a whole bunch of other things. And this is something that I had to work on a lot because I have workaholic tendencies, if anyone knows me, right? So, in addition to that, y'all, 2020 was hard. It was the worst form of torture for me as an extremely gregarious extrovert. 2021 was harder. I actually had an emotional breakdown in May. And 2022 was even harder, which unexpectedly. And my word for 2022 was surrender. And I had to do that a lot. Within the last 9 months, y'all, it was difficult. So I was rear-ended in April. And then I had a surgery in May. And then June and July, I lost three people that were close to me. Had a little bit of break, traveled the world. And then I blew an engine. And then I had three more people that were close to me pass away in the fall, October, November, and then into their funeral. And then we were down three people at work for a month and then down two people at work at the end of the year. So um I had a really, really rough 2022. Rougher than I thought. I could again, 2020 was really hard for me. 2021 was a bit worse emotionally. And then couldn't imagine that 2022 would be even worse. But because I'm using and implementing the amazing things that we're talking about tonight, I overall feel good. I feel my emotions. I work through them. I'm happy 95% of the time. And so I love sharing this and I love sharing these tools. And I'm blessed because of the certifications I have and the things that I'm doing that I get to go into corporate sales teams and I get to talk to them about emotional regulation and emotional intelligence. And I'm going to be at a conference in Baltimore, the National Facilities Management Conference, and I get to give a talk about emotional regulation. So this is someone that everyone needs, entrepreneurs, busy professionals, busy moms, and it really is one of my favorite topics. And these presentations that I get to give are so well researched that I just love sharing with them this stuff with you. So this is going to be fast paced and fun. Quick tips on how to maximize if you already have a lot of these tools or create your wish list to get some of these tools so that you know the best oil supplements, implementing some exercise, and more. And of course, you guys know the company that I represent and the best supplements and all things on the planet come from them. And so we'll also talk about the subscription program, which is the best way to get them. So once again, welcome. And for those of you that are here, put in the chat where you are joining from. And if you're watching the replay, feel free to just drop it in the comments there as well. So before we get started, quality matters. Not all health products are created equal, but how do you know which one to choose? Well, I love the company that I represent because they have something called Seed to Seal. Young Living is the only company that provides this. Seed to Seal is a quality commitment unlike anything else. They have control of the entire process, from the seed to the sealed bottle. You can rest assured that you're getting a quality product made with the highest quality essential oils and other naturally derived ingredients. Here's some of their strict guidelines that ensure that you get the best products in your home and they have better than organic standards. Plant material that is grown on corporately owned farms or carefully vetted partner farms that you can visit. I have been to the farm in Croatia. I've been to the farm in France. I've walked the cistus fields in Seville, Spain. And I have been to a farm in Mona, Utah, 3 or 4 times now. So they have sustainable farming and sourcing practices, providing the purest oils, great care taken to preserve and protect natural resources, hand-weeded fields, and zero use of pesticides. Oils that retain all of their natural constituents and therapeutic properties, use of food-grade distillers with state-of-the-art design and distillation methods, low pressure and low temperature distillation without the use of solvents or synthetic chemicals, rigorous testing on each batch by internal labs and third-party facilities, oils that are carefully reviewed through every step of production in order to meet or exceed industry safety and purity standards. Again, the standards are beyond organic. And the best part, if the oils do not meet these high standards, they are rejected and will not be bottled as a Young Living product. You can actually check out more for yourself at seed2seal.com. So usage and safety. When it comes to essential oils, starting to get more mainstream, but perhaps if you are watching this, you are not yet used to using them on a regular basis multiple times a day, which is the best way to use them. Why? Because they're plants. Just like you eat broccoli or you eat healthy plants on a daily basis, you can actually use these distilled plants multiple times a day on a regular basis. But what's the best way to do that? You can use them topically, which means you can apply them to your wrists, neck, back, feet, etc. Just keep them out of your ears and eyes directly. If you get oil in your eyes, don't rinse it with water. Instead, apply a fatty carrier oil around the area, something like olive oil, coconut oil. Another thing to keep in mind is that some oils are gentle enough to be put directly on the skin without diluting. If you notice it getting hotter, making your skin a little red, throw some carrier oil on again. Coconut oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, etc. For kids and elderly people, dilute it more heavily. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Read your label. It's going to let you know. You can also use them aromatically, which is how most people think of them. Crack open a bottle and breathe it in. It can be that simple. Add your oils to a diffuser and enjoy the therapeutic benefits from diffusing. Put a drop in your palm, rub your hands together, and cup your hands over your nose, breathe deeply, and enjoy. No matter how you do it, you still reap the benefits. And you can use them internally. Add a drop or more of a vitality oil into an empty vegetable capsule, a cup of tea, or a glass of water. You can even cook and bake with them. Try some lemon vitality in your yogurt or a toothpick tip of oregano vitality in your next batch of spaghetti sauce. So delicious. One thing to note, citrus oils can break down the petrochemicals in plastic, so it's safer to use stainless steel, glass, or ceramic when adding oils to your dishes and drink. Now, to know the difference between a vitality oil, which is the white label, and the regular oil, solid color labels, the vitality oils are labeled for internal dietary use so they can be ingested. The solid color bottles are labeled for aromatic topical use. However, they are the same oil. The only difference is the color of the label. It just makes it easier for us to know which oils can be ingested safely. But again, they're the exact same oils in the bottle. Give me 1 second, guys. I got somebody calling me, and I need to decline this on Instagram. Okay. Oh, and I got one more person to admit. Alrighty. So now let's get into some details. Now that we've been going for a little bit. Sleep, calming, and relaxing. So, good health starts with good sleep. It's just as important as good nutrition and exercise. And we know it can be a struggle to either get enough or good quality sleep. So we want to make it easier for you. I actually have an entire video on how to have great sleep. So leave me a comment if that's something you're currently struggling with, and I can get you additional information. We talk about good sleep hygiene in there. We talk about what to do in the morning, all types of good things in that. But there are some essential oils that you can use that will help you get a restful night's sleep. Things like lavender, stress away, frankincense, peace and calming. You can diffuse or apply these oils topically. Diffuse 6 to 8 drops of one or a combo. You can also take a drop of it, put a nickel-sized carrier oil in your hand, rub it together, apply it to the feet, wrist, neck, and chest. You'll get an instant calm when you smell the oils, and that's what's going to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. Now, in your monthly wellness box, some other things you can think about putting in there are bath bombs or shower steamers. We have some amazing ones that are infused with eucalyptus. You also could get the V8 vegetable oil complex, which is a mix of a carrier oil that can then be used to dilute things and use them topically. We also have a massage oil called relaxation oil. This is already infused with things like lavender and chamomile, and it's going to help you be able to use it topically for relaxation. And then another favorite that people like is cedarwood essential oil. I, in particular, hate it. It smells horrible to me. I don't really like trees and I don't like woods, period, but this one is one of the worst smelling ones to me. But when you mix it with lavender and chamomile, then it is an amazing blend that definitely helps. We have that in a blend called Tranquil, and I'll put it in the diffuser and it knocks my nieces out right away. So another thing that's super important is, of course, nutrition. As you guys know, I'm certified in nutrition. We use an amazing scan that everyone needs to be on and needs to be using. That is one of the things that is going to be the key, making sure that you use the food scan that we have, and then you eat what it says to eat more of, and you minimize only, about 80% of the time. We will cheat once in a while, but you minimize the things that are on the eat less. That is going to make sure that you have optimum nutrition in your body first and foremost. Beyond that, you want to continue to give your body proper nutrition so that it will function at its optimal level. You'll find yourself in a much happier state, both physically and emotionally. Your body will feel good and you will have enough energy to do the things you want. And you'll be able to handle stressful days. So one of the things that if you've been following me for a bit, you know that in November, we did a red juice challenge. So our Ninja Red is something that you want to be taking 1 to 2 ounces of every single day for total body wellness. They've done so much research over the past 2 years about how it will give you healthy energy levels. It will improve your mood. It will improve your sleep. It will give you better digestion. It will also just help with your eye health. It will reduce inflammation in your body. So if you are not currently on the red juice, or run to make sure you have a 3-month supply of this after. You want that in your monthly subscription box. And you can do things like add lemon vitality or citrus fresh vitality. That's going to give you some additional digestive, immune, and respiratory system support. Digest vitality will give you maximum digestive support. Feed vitality is going to give you immune support. So Ninja Red, the red juice, is really high in antioxidants and it's delicious. It will keep you living above the wellness line. I sent a PubMed article to a few people today of some of the other amazing things that it can do. It has been proven to assist the body and some of the things that are circling the planet that people are worried about right now. So one additional reason, over 10 reasons of why everyone should be taking this every day. It comes in large glass bottles and individual packets, and as well as a combo of 2. Other things that you may want to keep in your monthly subscription box that will improve your nutrition is we have einkorn products. So it's an ancient grain that you can use that we have a lot of staples with it. Einkorn pasta, granola, cereal, pancake, waffle mix is low in gluten and not processed like commercial grains. And this allows it to be tolerated a lot better by your tummy. Life 9 probiotic. If you're not taking a probiotic, you definitely need to start. It's important to have healthy bacteria in your gut and proper digestion, immune, and emotional health. The majority of the clients that come to me have digestive issues. So Life 9 should be on that list. Super C and Super B. Vitamin C is great for immune support, and vitamin B is great for increased energy as well as mood support. Both of these are great staples for your daily wellness routine. Omega Ji's, healthy fats. If you aren't a daily fish eater, this is an easy way to get those omega-3s you need on a regular basis. Or if you're like me and you're simply allergic to fish and seafood, Omega Ji's is one that I have to have. Multigreens. If you struggle to eat enough greens throughout the day, then pop these capsules on the regular. This is also one that I take on a regular basis. I feel the energizing greens in it when I take it. It has tons of herbs and tons of greens, so it's just dehydrated food for you. And then Copaiba Vitality supports cardiovascular, respiratory, and nervous systems, supports muscles and bones, emotional balance, and skin. So I take all of these supplements, and they're super supportive for me. Again, the basis of what you want to do, though, is to make sure that your food is in line. So if you currently don't have access to the food scan, make sure that you request that immediately. And if you do, and you haven't ran it yet as of this week, make sure that you do. Exercise. So all of us know it's not rocket science. Science that exercise is the key ingredient to proper health and good self-care. A lot of us struggle to fit it in our busy schedules, or we are unmotivated to make time. So, did you know that you could actually use essential oils to help you get motivated, energized, and get it done? So, you could add a drop of lemon and vitality and peppermint vitality to your water. So, when I used to have to travel for work and I would have to drive 4 to 6 hours, I would just pop a drop of lemon and a drop of peppermint in my mouth, and that would totally wake me up. Love it, love it, love it. You have to make sure that you get in 30 minutes of exercise a day. And of course, that will also, when you have your cheat days, you'll feel less, bad about it. Other things that you can try using. Raven is a blend of different eucalyptus oils and some other oils that are beneficial when applied or diffused. Because think about if you've ever been in a eucalyptus steam room, it will open up your respiratory passages and you'll be able to breathe easier and it'll make your whole workout better. So it's a good thing to keep on hand. The other thing that can happen when we're exercising is achy joints and muscles. So if you're a nighttime workout person, you can actually diffuse or apply Panaway to your skin to help calm those post-workout nerves and get you ready for bed. But you can also use it topically. It's been used most commonly topically for aching joints and muscles. Other things that you want to do for exercise in your monthly wellness box, Cool Azul Pain Cream. This is used for muscle pain and arthritis. Always comes in handy for workouts or for strenuous activities. Some of us, like those of us in the north, are still in the wintertime. And although there has been amazing weather currently where I am in Michigan, we do have to do things like snow shoveling, or we may be traveling somewhere and be stuck in a car. So Cool Azul Pain Cream is one you definitely want to have on hand. Deep Relief Roll-On is like Panaway on steroids. It gives a little more tingling sensation, comes pre-diluted, and has a roller top, making it easy to grab and roll on anywhere, anytime. Breathing and Roll-On is similar to Raven. It comes pre-diluted with a roller top. It's easy to keep in your gym bag and apply to your chest pre, mid, or post-workout. Protein Complete is a clean protein powder that makes on-the-go lifestyles easier. If you're a coffee drinker, you have to try this recipe. Pure protein vanilla coffee, 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of baking cocoa powder, 1 scoop of vanilla spice protein complete, 1 cup of hot coffee. We also do have a vegan protein shake as well. That's the one that I usually use. Mix all the ingredients together and enjoy. So let us know if you're still with us, either watching the replay. You can put it in the comments or put it in the chat. What is your go-to exercise? And if you haven't been getting the exercise you want, what is the one thing you can do to try and improve your workout routine? So now, mental and emotional support. So essential. Again, talked about at the beginning of this class, all of the things that I've gone through in the past 9 months. Like when I replay back everything that has happened in the past 9 months, like I can't believe that I've been through everything that I've been through. And I'm feeling so amazing and so up and so mentally well and so emotionally stable. And these things, honestly and truthfully, are the reasons why. Using essential oils in a concentrated way on a regular basis, multiple times a day. So, what are some of the ones that are going to absolutely, hands down, help you? Frankincense, you can use 4 to 8 drops to create a peaceful space. This is also really good for your skin. You can add a drop to your face every morning to keep a youthful appearance. Stress away. Do I even need to explain that one? The name really says it all. It gets the stress away. The key part is keeping it with you at all times so you can use it in the moment you need it. One thing you can do, grab a roller top and pop it on your stress away bottle. Make it super convenient to roll right on your neck or wrist. Valor, referred to as liquid courage, a drop on your wrist or in the diffuser can make a huge shift in your mental state. If you're feeling a little insecure, grab this one and use it. Some other ones you want to keep in your wish list and eventually get on your subscription box. Joy, a blend of many high frequency oils, including rose. You can use oils to raise your frequency, which will put you in a healthier state, both physically and mentally and emotionally. Diffuse and add a drop to any diffuser jewelry and apply to your wrist and take a few deep breaths. Guys, I have seen so many miracles with joy. If I had to suggest one blend for emotional wellness, it would absolutely be joy. On 2 occasions, I have seen people hysterical, people that I do not know. One time we were having a class and there was someone that was in the bathroom and something had absolutely triggered her into an anxiety attack. Someone had said something, I don't know what it was, but she was referring to, at the time, she was referring to Trump and the kids in the cages, and she was just hysterical and crying when I went into the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, went back, grabbed Joy, and I said, put this on your wrist, rub it together, and smell it and breathe for 30 seconds. I had her do that 3 times, and it completely calmed her down. Afterwards, she came back to me. She's like, what is that? I have to have it. And so, of course, I just gave her the bottle because I would give all of this stuff away for free if I could, but I can't because at some point I hit a limit. But these amazing plants that Jehovah God has given us are just like so fabulous that if I have an extra one, I'm going to give it to you. Another time I was at my family reunion, and one of my great uncles, which was their's grandfather, had passed away. In the same situation, because it was being mentioned at the time, there were several people in the bathroom. They were just overcome with grief and just crying uncontrollably. Same thing. I'm like, let me grab my joy. Let me give this to them. And within 10 minutes, they're able to calm down simply by deep breathing and concentrating with the blend joy. So again, if I could recommend one for emotional wellness, for reducing any of those types of episodes, you got to get this on your monthly subscription box. And once again, this stress away, keep it with you at all times so you have it ready. Use it on a daily basis to keep your emotional levels well. Another blend that's pretty good that I do love the smell of it is Christmas Spirit. This is a blend that will help lift your mood and it's got like orange and cinnamon in it. It's a very more like fall scent, but still pretty nice to have. I do love the way that it smells. Northern Lights black spruce, an oil that is calming and smells just like a black spruce farm. If you like trees, I don't really like trees, but if you like trees, it's a good one. Mindwise. Mindwise is a dietary supplement that supports brain and heart health. It will help you stay focused and sharp. That's another one I cannot live without. And Clarity. This is another one. The name says it all. A blend to keep your head clear and make room for more memories. Can also be used to help boost your energy level. So, you guys, this was an overall class about all the things that we need to do for Self-Care 101. But as you guys know, I have over 1,000 videos on YouTube. So if there's one of these topics that you want to deep dive, for example, exercise, we have an entire class on support for athletes or for general exercise. If you want more deep dive on mental or emotional support, we have an entire class on balancing healthy emotions. If you want an entire class on nutrition, we have classes on that. So do not hesitate to reach out. And if anyone has any questions, you can feel free to unmute yourself, ask questions, and or put them in the chat. But with that, I wanted to mention that I do have mindfulness sessions as well. I love making sure that we do some visualization. I combine lots of different things, deep breathing, mindfulness, and all other things with the essential oils. Super, super helpful for balancing our emotion. So if you would like that, feel free to send me a message on that as well. And again, get the best deal. So if you're already here, you may already have your own account so that you can go ahead and create your next wellness box. If you do not, and someone has shared this video with you, get back with them so they can help you get set up. Or if I'm that person, you can get with me as well. But getting your monthly subscription box is like, getting whatever other monthly subscription box. And then the benefit of this one is that like when you use your CVS card, you're going to get points, which you can then use those points for free products. So that is what I was going to share with you all this evening. And that is the end. So I'll go ahead and again, if there are any questions, let me know.
Hey, it looks like someone asked a question in the chat. Do you have a video for COVID?
So, because I'm not a doctor and that is a medical disease and condition, um, I don't have a video that I did because that would not be legal to do it. But we have tons of protocols that I can send for sure. I have a protocol that I've been sending over and over and over to people. In fact, my stepmom, when I was down in Tennessee, unfortunately, got it and gave her some suggestions of what to do. Of course, eat well, drink, stay hydrated, all of those things. But every single person that I've given these suggestions to have been able to recover from it within 48 hours and then do all the other things as well, regain their taste, sense of smell, etc. I did have an article that I mentioned earlier today that I was sending around to people that showed that the red juice is very supportive for that. And so making sure that you're on that, if you weren't already on it for 3 months, getting on that is going to be super, super helpful.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for being here. And the replay will be available. Feel free to show it with everyone. And again, any other questions, keep them coming and I'll make sure we get them answered. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Christina.